It all started when I was working from out of town, and I began getting fatigued, walking up a flight of steps, and started retaining water. So I got home, and the wife and I decided that we needed to call one of our doctors to find out what was going on with that. And they referred me to Dr. Adley, who we loved and think he's great and wonderful. And he began to tell me that I was in congestive heart failure, which surprised me. I was having no pains in my arm. I was having no chest pains. It really surprised me that I was in this much trouble. As a result of our test, we found out that indeed the lower part of my heart was struggling the most, and they felt like that I needed to get a cath. So the day of the cath, I was actually excited that this would be all we could do, and I could get in and start doing the rest of my life. Little did I know I had 8 blockages when they went in and said they could not do a cath at that point.
The day that Bart had the catheterization, and Dr. Arant called me back into the cath lab, and he's pointed out that he had 8 blockages, I immediately said, we're out of here. And I believe Will was with Dr. Latooth that day, and they came in and talked to us, and I still wasn't sold on it. I went home, did my homework. I even knew Dr. Latooth had a dog and his wife's name, and I learned so much about him. I found out where he went during COVID and what he did during COVID, and that really stole my heart. We went ahead, Cody came in and talked to us, and they explained everything to your level. And if you didn't understand something, they really made us feel like, oh man, I could go in there and perform it, just because they did it at ABC level. And from that point on, I knew that we were choosing the right team to take care of Bart.
So after meeting with Latooth, we decided that 4 days after that date was the date for the operation. And Dr. Latooth began to share exactly what all needed to be done with his procedures. And we were very excited the fact that we chose Tanner Hospital to do all the procedures here then at that point. So after the surgery, Dr. Latooth sent us to the CV ICU for immediate care. And that's where I met the real team there, to be flat honest. I fell in love with all those guys and girls. They were super. They took care of me. They checked on me as much as I needed. I made some great friends in that department. Dr. Latooth and his team were amazing. The experience that he brings to the facility, to Tanner, you can't find anybody better, I would think, in the whole country and the whole world. Great gentleman, great family man. He loves being in Carrollton, and we love him being in Carrollton.
I just really want people in our area to realize how lucky we are to have Dr. Latooth and his team and the CVICU unit. It's nice to not have to go to Atlanta or somewhere else for someone to take care of your loved one, and I really appreciate Tanner in doing their homework and finding Dr. Latooth to take care of our heart patients.
Is there anything else you would like to add?
I'd like to thank my beautiful wife for the great care she's taking care of me. She's wonderful. She's right over here.
Smart man.